have to think from the beginning that we're in a group with 14 games, and 14 games that we're going to play against the best teams in Europe. So we decide from the first day to go game by game. Right now we're in a good position with 6 victories, no losses, but still a lot of work to come. Group is not decided, of course. We have 8 games to go, and tonight we have a big matchup here against Efes. Well, it can be a little bit of both things. Let's say that when you're playing against, I repeat this, but when you're playing against the great teams, it's not going to be easy to win. And I think some of the victories we had with more advantage, let's say the 2 victories we got in Germany against Bamberg and Alba, they were very difficult games. And for example, against Panathinaikos, we played very bad first half, but then we played very good on the second one. So at the end, you got to just think about who you're gonna play that day and prepare for that game, because after that game you're gonna have another great game next week, and you got to live with your weaknesses, and you have to live with your strengths. So right now we're focused on Efes, thinking that it's a very important game for us, for the group, to keep on that good record that we have, but still allowed to decide on the group. Efes is dangerous because they have a great team, great players on every position. They have a dominant center like Arden, and they have very good shooters outside. Bujesic, Tuncheri, Farmer is very dominant on the one-on-one. So sometimes it's not how you win, is to make your team play the way you have to do it to get that victory. Like, they have different kind of victories. They won easy in Bamberg, and they suffer a lot at home against Zalgiris. But they always find their way to get on the game. So that's what is, for me, important, that we recognize that there is a team that is very competitive. I think they have very good players outside on the one-on-one. Farmer is very dominant. He creates a lot for him and for his teammates. They have good shooters around. Savanovic opens up the floor for them, helps Erden a lot to be dominant inside. And offensively, they have a lot of strengths. Defensively, they are organized. They're able to cut passing lanes, and when they create turnovers for the other team, they're able to run. So it's a dangerous team in almost every position they have. Well, it's hard to say before the game how is it going to come, but what is sure is we have to be smart on moving the ball around, because they're a consistent defense, and if we just go there trying to look for the first chance or for the first time we're open, I think we have to create them problems, moving the ball around, finding the good shots. That way our percentage will come up. If we just worry about trying to attack them very quick and don't be smart against that kind of defense, it will be difficult. Well, I think depth on a team might not be that important on one game, but it's important during the season. We're having a tough schedule, and we're having a lot of games, and at this moment of the season, all the teams have kind of, maybe not injuries, but people start to be tired, some tendinitis coming up. Normal for this part of the season. So what is important is that your team keeps healthy, and you can continue with your style of game that you want to create. For us, everybody knows that we're a team that wants to run, that wants to open up the floor, wants to create a good rhythm, pace, and then I need everybody to be involved on that kind of rhythm to make sure we play our 100% basketball.